your human body's amazing. It is designed to heal itself. All you have to do is help it. So my goal, my mission in life is to empower people to self-heal naturally. There's a lot of literature out there that shows that a lot of foot pain is really because of a tight heel cord. So if you can just keep your heel cord flexible, you will be preventing a lot of problems in your future. Reduce the inflammation or the inflammatory type pain with cold compresses. Keep a water bottle frozen, roll your foot on it, alternate with different types of balls and density, and we're going to show you a video in a minute. And then choose good footwear. We already talked about footwear that won't irritate the condition. And I really like footwear that allows your foot to move like a foot and to use the foot muscles so you can maintain the core strength of your foot. So here are the stretches. This is a video, and you can find these on our website. You don't have to remember these right now. This one here, simple. You can do this before you get out of bed in the morning, obviously. Just take a towel or a sheet and literally stretch. And see there, I'm bending my knee and extending at the same time. So you can put a little bit more stretch on the soleus, and then you can straighten your leg, put a little bit more stretch on the gastroc. And you can also stretch your hamstring that way. This is tissue specific. That is pulling the big toe up and engaging that wind loss mechanism. You can actually see the plantar fascia tightening. That'll specifically stretch the plantar fascia, and you sort of sit like this, figure of four, and do it. Rolling a ball. Now, you might want to start with a tennis ball, a deflated tennis ball, then go to a fully inflated tennis ball, then go to a lacrosse ball, then go to a golf ball. There's different gradients you can use to give a different level of deep tissue massage for those core muscles. So active relief with the healing soles. Remember I told you I'm not a big fan of squishy shoes because you eventually, the closed cell foams get destroyed and you're not really doing anything to improve the core strength of your foot with things that are too soft and squishy. So I made this a structural shoe. So this is a dense foam. It will compress with wear, and after you break it in, you'll notice that. But it lasts longer, and it gives a little bit more integrity to what you're walking on and lets you build up your foot muscles, okay? And then it's got the rocker bottom sole, and I have here, instead of a large arch support, like we talked about, remember how sometimes that can make the problem worse? What I have instead is what's called a metatarsal bar. And so the ball of the foot will actually sit behind that, right? Here's the ball of the foot, the fat pad there. So this effectively offloads the ball of the foot and gives you a little bit of relief. This works really well because it's combined with this rocker and the stiff sole. So it sort of lets you roll up, and it takes a lot of tension off the structures of the foot. The inner heel, so I made it so that it's only really compressible here. Wait, I'll show you on this, easier to see. Here where the heel spur, so to speak, or Baxter's nerve is, it's not so compressible here, okay? What I've noticed over time is a lot of people will have such bad heel pain that they guard, so they're walking on the outside of their foot. You know, they're walking like this all day. And then they start to get a peroneal tendonitis or lateral column foot problems or muscle problems up the leg. This lets you take a normal heel strike, but you're still offloading here. This is a problem I have with shoes that are memory foam the whole way over, or the gel inserts, because you're effectively, it's not a differential in the offloading, right? It's all squishy. So you're effectively still putting as much pressure on the zone of discomfort. This eliminates that problem. So all these features together are going to let you sort of strengthen the core muscles of the foot, because it's a flip-flop and you have to, right? But it's structurally sound. It's got good integrity. It's not floppy. So flop is probably the wrong thing, except that when you do walk, obviously a flip-flop hits your heel a little bit. And it's got the different features that let the body heal itself because it de-stresses it, takes some tension off of the inappropriate tension spots, and then lets a natural stretch occur.